background noise.
All right, let's do it.
Okay. So what's your name and what's your involvement in the game industry?
My name's Kellen Voyer. I run a law firm, Voyer Law. We just work with indie game studios, helping them deal with setting up publishing agreements and anything else that comes up.
One thing I do notice is you're like one of the only lawyer types that you see at all the game events in Vancouver. When did you start doing that, and like how's that been for you?
It's been great. I always had a background in game development. I did Quake mods back in the day and stuff like that. And so when I became a lawyer, I thought there's such a strong indie game scene here in Vancouver. I wanted to be involved in it in some way, and that's the way I could contribute.
So did your game development career end with Quake mods?
Yeah, I was back in high school doing Quake 2 stuff, and my technical abilities ended there, so I'm not that great these days.
And then was it just like Quake City during law school? Is that...
I didn't, actually during law school, I only played, I had an injury and I was kind of on crutches, and I got back into game playing back then. I bought a PlayStation 3 at the time and played a ton of games.
I didn't know where this interview was going to go. A lot of questions. Okay, how'd you end up in crutches?
I shattered my calcaneus, which is your heel in medical terms, while I was skiing. And as a lawyer in the States, I could have sued, but in Canada, you can't. So I just had to live with it. It was an injury that I didn't cause.
Who are you going to sue?
The ski hill.
Because they
had it marked an obstacle. How's that? But whatever, you live and you learn, and gave me time to play PlayStation.
Yeah. So what was your Quake weapon of choice?
Oh, railgun, obviously.
That's kind of classic.
Yeah, it's an obvious answer, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no.
Do I have some niche gun? No, railgun.
Yeah. How much of your business would you say are people you met at these type of events?
At the beginning, it was a ton, I'll be honest, but after that, just word of mouth and Google and things like that. Yeah. There aren't many indie lawyers in Vancouver. I think I'm the only one, to be honest. So a lot of it comes that way, and just good word of mouth. And
one of the I feel like pillars of being a lawyer is having to wear suits all the time. So how does this all work? Like, do you only wear like one brand of suits?
I'm going to come across as a pompous lawyer now.
Do you have like the company car? Like, because I know like I went to this, what's it called? like a boutique.
A clothing store, you mean?
It's not a clothing. It's for just suits kind of thing. Anyway,
tailor.
Yeah, tailor.
There you go.
And they had they said they had people like who had their company card, like they had their credit card on file. So whenever shirts came in and the colors, they would like automatically order by them and ship them like that.
I'm not that bad.
Oh, okay.
I have my suits made for me though, so I am pretty pompous in that sense.
So what are the tips like? What are your professional tips for getting a custom suit made?
Don't go to Indochino, step one. You get your suits made in Quebec far cheaper, and know exactly.
So is it cheaper to fly to Quebec?
No, it's a bunch of local companies that all order out of Quebec companies.
Oh, okay.
And so any of these made-to-measure suits you see in town that aren't Indochino are all bought out of the same two Quebec companies.
So...
Wes is a really odd interview, I have to say.
Well, I mean, it's kind of in line with the interviews I do.
Okay.
So, what are the brands you should buy? Because it's weird to have like...
Depends on your price point.
Okay, so it's just like...
The Quebec ones, one of them Samuelson, and I can't remember the other one. They're about $700 a suit.
Okay.
If you get it made for you.
$700 for a custom suit?
Yeah, made to measure is cheap because it's just a pattern that's already set, and they look at you and they say your pattern size X. We'll modify it slightly. Then bespoke is we'll make a pattern just for you, and that's the difference. So bespoke, you're about $1,500 a suit. So it depends what you're looking for.
I assume custom suits are going to be, but I guess made to measure.
That's a scam with Indochino. They're making them in China at $600 for a suit versus Quebec at $600, $700 a suit.
So I mean, I guess that's the thing. I didn't even know about made to measure suits. You basically had to probably learn it in like year one.
I like suits.
Yeah. So
you don't learn it in law school.
Yeah. There's not like a...
Suiting 104 was a great class for me.
What are your sleeve rolling techniques? Or do you never not wear a blazer?
I always wear a blazer.
Yeah. And do all your blazers match your pants, or do you have individual blazers?
I like to match them. My tailor's all about mixing and matching. I disagree with that.
Yeah.
You look like a weird golfer type.
Yeah, I mean, I also I've never had to dress up to the point where I need to wear matching suit. It's kind of my thing. Like,
if you wear a blazer, like Kevin at Power Up's the only guy I know in the indie scene that tries to dress up. So me and him, we talk about this.
It's also like when I first got into the industry, and I'm still considering myself like very young in the industry. Like in 2009, let's say, the blazer t-shirt, that was it. Like, everybody, you just walk into a place like this and you're just beating nothing.
That was the
blazer.
look.
And it's just like, everybody's got it. I always like want to wear, like if I go to a party at a conference or something like that, I always want to wear something that's not, still dressy, but it's not another shirt and tie or a shirt and a blazer. It's like,
oh no, don't ties at an indie event.
Oh no, I'll wear a tie. I think a tie matches. But the thing is, like, you have so much casual freedom that I can go like tie to sneakers.
That's very true.
Or something like that. Or I love the cardigan.
Here.
I mean, Cardigan K is the nickname of mine. That and also the cardigan's good because you have the business card holds. You can do it.
I've never thought about that. That is smart.
I also have a sweater vest that has 2 little pockets that are perfect for business cards in, business cards out.
You have business cards? I'm blown away by that.
I don't carry them around as much anymore, but I do it depending on the event. I do.
Yeah.
And you get the random emails, and who knows.
I gotta interrupt you here. We're sitting by a sign that says no recording.
I think that's for inside.
I know it is. I just had to point that out.
Yeah.
There's a level of irony, perhaps.
So how many suits do you own?
5, 6.
Really?
Depends if I mix and match. Probably more like 7, but 5 that are.
So
nice.
like one is different suit a day?
Yeah, that's the idea. That's why I bought 5. Makes sense, right? One a day.
I mean, I don't only own 5 shirts. So that's kind of.
I got a new shirt right now from the Fantastic Contraption Boys. So.
Oh, that's a nice shirt.
Yeah, it is. It's got the cat.
The cat.
Yeah. The cat's got a name. Can't remember it, but.
So again, what other question? Belts. How many belts do you have?
Oh, amateur hour here. If your suits are made for you, you don't have belt loops. Maybe you wear braces or suspenders, as they call them, but no belt loops. They're supposed to fit without that. So you get that look, no belt loops. Oh, that's made for him. Now you can't change your weight in any way.
Yeah.
Hence suspenders being important. Then you get that 80s stockbroker look.
I mean, I have
Wall Street.
I have suspenders, but I've never. I don't think I've worn them outside of the Halloween.
But you get the buttons sewn into the inside of the pants, and you have these leather loops.
Oh, no, they're just like,
you gotta get the buttons in there.
Yeah.
Clips are for children. Move on. This is very important information for your listeners.
Well, I don't have pants. I have one pair of dress pants.
Trousers, I guess, is the correct term.
Yeah, I have one pair of dress trousers that I like, and I rarely wear those because the jeans are fine.
I'm wearing them
9 times out of 10 in my dress-up situation, and even then, a lot of times I'm not wearing a blazer. With the dress, it's only a very special wedding anniversary, Valentine's Day, not that I'm married, but that kind of time when it's blazer time. Okay, then socks is one of the other ones. What's your sock to tie matching situation?
Oh, I try to do that, and you match it with the pocket square too.
Yeah.
But it is not planned. It is simply I already have a pocket square in the jacket. My mind seems to subliminally tell me what socks to wear.
So there's a lot of everymans or whatever term you want to use, where they just buy one type of sock. You're that way with the pockets. You're
my mother bought a bunch of socks once and gave them to me for Christmas. I have more socks than I'll need for the rest of my life, to be honest. I will die with extra unopened socks. So if you need socks, I'll hook you up.
I have too many socks. I bought this little sorting thing. So I have too many socks. And also I used to work at a hiking store, so I still have a lot of legacy wool socks that are never going to wear out and stuff like that. I've actually, one thing I do sometimes, I wear the dress sock over the good sock. So I'll have a hiking sock and then wear a fancy dress sock in the winter months, just because
stay warm.
Because people are not going to pull up my pants the entire way. They're only going to see a flash of the sock. Do you have a lot of geeky dress socks?
The Trudeau style.
Yeah.
Some of my clients make game socks, so I wear those.
Ooh, which one of your clients make game socks?
Eastside Games makes game socks. I'll help them right now.
Everything.
ESG has a pot farm sock. I don't know if they sell it, but they've got it.
Yeah.
I've outed them now. If you want it, call them.
I was always telling Chris and Tyler that we should do Darkest Dungeon socks, but
I gotta get
they wouldn't listen to me. But that's
they would sell it. I guarantee you they would sell it.
Yeah. Well, also I'll wear socks. People like socks. People
like socks, underwear.
I like the Darkest Dungeon shirts, but there's a certain amount of shirts I already have. Everybody's already got shirts.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I guess shoes. What's your dress shoe situation?
Ooh, that's a complicated one.
So I have these bullshit kind of European boots, which I really like, and then I have just a black pair of dress shoes that I never wear, and then I got they're never wearable in the rain, but kind of a suede fox toe. No, the kind of red wing, not red wing. Those
wingtip.
Wingtip, kind of wingtip shoes. So what's your dress shoe game?
I've been trying British shoes like Church's. Barker's obscure brands are actually really cheap. They're made in the UK. I like things that are made in North America, Western countries still, because you know what you're getting for your money.
I know, like the dress shirts that don't, like only one dress shirt like actually fits me out of the box, and it's this like nobody fucking has it.
Right.
It's like
You gotta get them made for you. There you go.
I'm not getting dress shirts made.
Ah, come on.
Okay, so we got socks.
Shoes.
You don't have like a hat game or anything?
A what game?
Like a dress hat game.
I have a fedora for the winter. Keeps me warm in the walking
What's
to the office.
What's the underprint on the fedora? Or is it just a solid black?
It's a gray charcoal-y kind of thing going on. Wife got it for me a couple of years ago. It keeps my head warm in the winter walking to the office.
Okay. Did you buy your suit for your wedding?
I had a suit made for my wedding. I had the whole morning suit, which is morning suits where it's got the tail on it, but you're only supposed to wear it up to the afternoon. Then you take it off. Back in the day, you'd go to your club in the afternoon, you'd change. You see them at Ascot and stuff like that.
But like during the wedding?
Yeah, we had an afternoon wedding. So we had a wedding at 11 o'clock.
Oh, okay. So
I had it then. I was good. I wore it after, I'll admit. I was in it till at least 4 or 5, but still. I had a morning suit made. So if I ever go to Ascot, I am ready to go and stylish.
Okay, I think we've covered your entire wardrobe. Thanks for being on the question bus.
Thanks for ambushing me with fashion questions.
That's the question bus way. And what, do you have anything you want to plug?
I'll plug what I do. Voyer Law, VOYER law.com. We're indie game lawyers. Come and check us out. And we will give you fashion advice if you need it.
And do you have a Twitter account or anything?
At Voyer Law.
Instagram?
No Instagram. What would I show? Documents on my desk? It's pretty boring.
I don't know. You can have like inspirational.
I got a one-eyed dog.
You can have we just like wrote a contract, and you and the people in the contract.
It sounds as dry as you pitch it.
So I take it no Snapchat.
No Snapchat. Sorry. Actually, I'm starting to do a Twitch stream for indie game legal advice. That's my new thing I'm starting. So you log into it, you ask me questions, whatever the hell you want. The concept originally was play a game at the same time. I can't give legal advice and play at the same time. Concept is now I think it's called Indie Lawyer on Twitch, streaming and ask questions. A new concept.
Do people charge? Like, do you charge?
No, I don't charge at all. It's help people in the community. The idea being that obviously if someone gives you good advice, maybe you'll follow up with them. But I was talking to Jesse from
Jesse Turner.
Jesse Turner.
Yeah, maker of the Question Bus 2 season art.
Oh, okay, well, there you go.
As well as the season 2 merch.
All right, so there you go. And he made that. Well, there you go. So I was talking to Jesse, and I pitched this idea to Jesse, and he said it's a great idea. His eyes were alight with excitement. So I started to do it loosely. I'm going to start doing it more, because why not, right? Everyone's got questions. Type it out in the chat. I'll answer it live and go from there.
Okay. Well, thank you for being on. I hope you have a great rest of the Indie Summer.
Thank you very much.